Be ready. 5 seconds. Start. This appeal by grant of special leave is directed against the judgment and order dated September 13th, 2007, passed by the High Court of Andhra Pradesh in Criminal Appeal number 9 of 2005. The High Court allowed the government appeal, reversed the judgment of acquittal passed by the trial court, found the appellant guilty of the charge of killing his wife Lakshmi Kumari by giving her cyanide in cold drink, and accordingly convicted him under section 302 of the Penal Code and sentenced him to rigorous imprisonment for life and a fine of rupees 1000, and in default of payment of fine, simple imprisonment for 3 months. The basic facts of the case, which are admitted or are at any rate undeniable, need to be stated in the sequence in which those facts were unfolded. The appellant and Lakshmi Kumari got married on April 30th, 2000. After marriage, they came to live in a rented house at Hyderabad. The appellant and his wife lived on the first floor, and the remaining portion of the house was occupied by its owner. The appellant had a graduate degree in engineering and a diploma in computer. He worked as a faculty member in Harika Information, Hyderabad, and he also gave coaching to students in another computer center. He was earning a salary of about rupees 20,000 per month. On September 2nd, 2000, in the afternoon, the landlady Saroja PW7 received a telephone call asking for Lakshmi Kumari. She went to the portion of the house where she lived and found her there lying on a chair. Then, with the help of her maid servant PW3, she got her shifted to hospital. After some time, her husband, the appellant, also reached there. In the morning of September 3rd, 2000, Lakshmi Kumari's father, PW1, received a phone call from the brother of the appellant, Seshgiri Rao, intimating him that his daughter had fallen seriously ill and had been admitted to the hospital. He, along with his wife, proceeded to Hyderabad, and on reaching there went to the hospital, where they found their daughter in an unconscious state. On the same day at 8:30 p.m., Lakshmi Kumari was declared dead by the doctors of Maitri Hospital. In the death certificate issued by the hospital, Exhibit P3, it was stated that she was admitted to the hospital on September 2nd, 2000, at about 7 p.m. At the time of admission, she was unconscious and there was no pulse or blood pressure. She was diagnosed to have suffered a cardiopulmonary arrest. She was put on ventilator and given certain medicines that restored her cardiac activity. She suffered further cardiac arrest on September 3rd that led to her death. After Lakshmi Kumari was dead, her father PW1 went to police station and lodged a complaint stating that in the morning on that day he received a telephone call from Seshgiri Rao from Hyderabad asking them to immediately come down to Hyderabad as their daughter was in danger. On reaching Hyderabad, they went to Maitri Hospital where their daughter was in an unconscious state. After half an hour, the doctors declared that their daughter had died. He further said that to his knowledge their daughter was not suffering from any ailment. He knew that she was in good health till 4 p.m. on September 2nd, 2000, and after completing her household work she became unconscious at 6 p.m. He did not know how this happened. He requested for necessary action so that her dead body could be handed over to him for the last rites. The complaint exhibit P1 was registered as crime number 5 of 2000 under section 174 of the Criminal Procedure Code CRPC and was formally incorporated in an FIR exhibit P14. After recording the statement of the father of the deceased, the sub-inspector PW15 proceeded for Maitri Hospital and got the body of the deceased shifted to Gandhi Hospital for post-mortem examination. On the same day, the sub-inspector went to the residence of the appellant and the deceased and, in the presence of two panchas, made a thorough search of the three rooms which were in the occupation of the appellant and the deceased. He prepared the scene of offence observation Panchnama exhibit P5 and the rough sketch of the scene of offence exhibit P6. From exhibit P5, the scene Panchnama, it appears that the door on the eastern side of the bedroom was kept closed for separating it from the portion of the house. The case was changed under sections 306 of the Penal Code and further investigation began in that light.